Hello guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is part 2 of the Sunderland fight back on Football Manager 2019. Today's video is going to be a lot better than the last video I just put out, but I didn't really know what was going on. The game kind of overwhelmed me. I was too excited, probably rushed it a little bit, and the audio quality was a bit crap. So apologies to everyone who watched it. Thank you. Those have maybe come back for the second video. Stick around a little bit longer this time. It should be better, a bit more organised. Editing wise, I figured out how to get rid of the stupid sound found. The fan sound. My laptop fan is making a hell of a lot of racket, and I finally figured out how to edit that out of my my audio, which is all good. So yeah, Sunderland. I thought it was going to be quite an easy season this season. Pre-season went well. We only lost one game, I think, schedule-wise. We have a look. Pre-season, yeah, had some good wins. All right. Only problem is injuries massively. I didn't really emphasise how bad this injury crisis was in my first video. We still have 7 players out injured, 5 major players out injured. Obviously, Jerome Sinclair doesn't really count. He's kind of... Is he at the club now? Oh, no, he's on loan from Watford, isn't he? But he's out injured. It's ridiculous. We've had, I think, at one point, 10 first-team players out injured through pre-season. It's not been fun. Injury history, if we have a look already, it's just crazy. White's still out injured. Tom Flanagan's still out injured. Sinclair, Aidan McGeady's still out injured. Reece James. They're all out injured, which is really, really annoying. They've not played any football at all through pre-season. 8 to 10 weeks, 2 months for Tom Flanagan, 2 to 3 months for Sinclair. Aidan McGeady, 6 weeks. We've got a couple of people slowly coming back, 2 to 3 weeks, 4 days. Well, actually, no, that's how long they were out. 4, wasn't it? Where's my actual current injuries? Here we go. These are my current long-term injuries. They're out for a while. Really, really annoying, but it's fine. Today, I did say, actually, I was going to do the Luton game and Aston Villa game, but then I looked at the kind of the schedule, the league table, and if we have a look at the preview, we are favourites to go up, but then Charlton are second with evens with Fleetwood. So I thought, well, I might as well play this game. This game's going to be a challenge from the off just to see how well we actually play. I've also had as well a couple of crashes drawing saving as well. I don't know if anyone else has had that problem. When it's saving, it just kind of crashes. It did it at the end of Football Manager 2018 for me. The only way for me to fix it was drop the graphics down to low and then save. I don't know if it's a bug on this one or it's my laptop not being able to compete with it. I don't really know. I have got an external hard drive which I want to do my recordings onto, so it kind of leaves my laptop alone a little bit. I just don't have enough USB ports just yet. Ideally, I'd love to get a new PC. Can't do that. Anyway, so start of this season, transfers I feel like is what we need to go into now, really. And I've still got just short of £1 million quid to spend. I had 4 million at the beginning, and I've not sold anyone. I almost sold some people, almost put some people up on the transfer listing, but because we had all these injuries, I couldn't bring myself to do it. So let's just have a look at these transfers. And you're probably wondering where all my money's gone, and it's most likely on wages, I think. I don't really know where it's all gone either. So first things first, we brought in Hines, a striker. It was on free. I managed to find him. I did the whole kind of suggest a striker to me kind of thing. He's popped up. He looks pretty decent, to be honest with you. He's kind of was an Arsenal youngster, then played in Stevenage. He's played in League 2, and then he went over to the Bundesliga, and then is that the second team and not really played. So I'm going to give him a chance. He looks pretty decent. Who else is bringing? Robbie Keane, by the way, guys. I was watching someone streaming and they mentioned Robbie Keane, and I had to look. He's 38 years old, but he's currently 4-star potential. One of the best strikers at the club at the minute. And these stats are absolutely class. He's not going to start games for me. He's here for tutoring. He's here for going to be I think it's a coach at the end of it. And yeah, but it's good to have around. He's had a massive long history. Obviously, he's been in the Premier League. He's not played this Sky Bet Champion. He hasn't played in League One a lot of time. Obviously, LA Galaxy. Doing all right. Morgan Fox is a left-back that I've brought in, and I tell you what, he's done well in pre-season. And left-back is massively, it's just a problem we've got. We've got Oviedo, who's just come back from holiday. He's not been injured. He's just not been around. Obviously, he must have been at the World Cup or something. So Morgan Fox, he's been doing well in pre-season. Then 2 loanee players. And from what club you say? Shock. I've loaned some players from Leicester City because I can't get away from them. So we've got Chowdhury, defensive midfielder, kind of play in the middle and can play in the defensive midfield role as well. 4-star ability. He's got 1 kind of 5-star blacked out thing. He's 20 years of age. I'm not paying any wages as well, which is pretty good. The Leicester didn't want us to contribute anyways. So this is practically just pretty much a free loan. And if he's good enough, I'm going to try and keep extending the loan. I don't know what my hair's doing today. I've just had a shower. It's really flat. Anyway, then we've got Diabetes. Is it Fusilizi? Whatever his name, Diabetes. Winger from Leicester again. He came into Leicester was it last season? Yeah, January I think they bought him in. He's not really been a part of the Leicester's team. He's played 14 games for them, like last season and this season. Currently this season he's not played for Leicester City yet. So I thought, all right, why not? We'll get him on loan. He looks decent. He looks like he could be good on this left wing side because we definitely need help in that sort of aspect. The transfer window isn't closed just yet. We've got another week yet, so I need to try and figure out where or what I need to kind of strengthen. I don't really want to bring in too many players just for the fact it's going to hit dynamics really bad. If we have a look at dynamics, match cohesion's kind of average. That was all right. The dressing room atmosphere is good. It's on a downer by the looks of things. We've only had 1 loss. What's that all about? So we have a look at the squad though. Just quickly on these wages. Lee Catamol is 30 and he's being paid 30 grand a year. Lionel Cole, 28, defender. Obviously, he's out on loan at, Strasbourg. I feel like he's going to be sold when he comes back, depending if we get promoted or not. But 28 grand. Oviedo's on 16 grand. There's Adam Matthews, 16 grand. There's a lot of these players that want quite a lot of money. Duncan Watmore, again, he's good. He's not played any pre-season whatsoever because he's been out injured. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if we get into I think we're about to get into this game actually against Charlton. So we have a quick look at the team view from here, shall we? Love is injured. I think is Matthews injured as well. Matthews injured. So we've got a problem already at right back with injuries. So maybe need to think doing that. I'm going to do a quick pick just to see who they say who should be starting. Robbie Keane apparently should be starting. I don't agree with that. I feel like Marja should be starting. Yeah, Marja, you can start pressing forward. That would do. So who else is on the bench? Who else is missing out? I feel like I've got... Is he on the bench? Not. There's a kid that's been... was it Mamba, or whatever he's called. He's been training really, really well. Who needs a goalkeeper on the bench? Let's just not start the season with a goalkeeper on the bench and see how that goes. I reckon that's going to bite me in the backside. Anyway, so this is the team that we're going to line up. We've got Love, Louvens, Baldwin, Fox as our kind of back four with McLaughlin in goal. We've gone with Catamol as a defensive midfielder, with Chowdhury as a box-to-box midfielder. We've then got Diabetes on the wing, on the left-hand side, with Gooch on the right-hand side, Honeyman as our attacking midfielder, and Marja up front. Only problem is I haven't really got anyone. Well, I've got a couple of players now, actually, that can play in that attacking midfielder role, but not very well. Round-wise, I think we should be all right. Hines hasn't even made the bench, which is a bit weird. Excuse me, a bit weird, but he picked up a bit of a knock as well. As much as I want to get him on the bench, I feel like he would be a good person to have on the bench. I just don't know who or what. There's no what. Who to take off, if anyone. Probably, I haven't got any centre-backs. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. What we're playing on. So we're playing a custom style. I can't remember what this originally was. I've changed it, played it around a little bit much. So we're playing out of defence. We're slightly shorter passing. Tempo is quite high. I'm going to drop the tempo to higher, not too fast. Then we're crossing. We haven't really... Let's work the ball into the box. Let's put that on. I want to try and keep possession here. In transition, we are kind of counter press. We're on the counter as well when when the possession has been won. Distribute quickly, slow down play. I haven't got any of that on. Take short kicks. I might take that off just to see if that makes any difference. But I want them to clear it out to the flanks. Possession-wise, we are pushing quite high up. We're playing quite a pressing game. I hope this is the Gengen press tactic. I think I went with, and we are pushing up, and I'm going attacking pretty much. I'm going to try and score as many goals as possible in this league. I feel like Sunderland should win this league quite easy, but again, with the injuries, I don't know how we're going to shape up. I haven't got stuck in. Originally, I'd get stuck in and I was picking up yellow cards left, right and centre. Yeah, that was not going well. Prevent, got a short goalkeeper distribution, use tighter marking. I'm quite happy with that. So let's just get into this first league game of the season against Charlton. How do you think we'll do? I've got a feeling we will probably lose because it's Football Manager. Right, so who are they? Do we know any of these guys? You guys probably know who they've got. Let's just get into this. Team talk. Go out there and impress me. They don't really care. But I'm going to passionately say, I have faith in you. Calmly say, I have faith in you. It's working. I like to see that the same kind of tactic works from Football Manager 2018 that does in this one. I'll put that to auto. Let's just put opposition instructions on that way. Let's go to the tunnel. I think there's a... There we go. We've got another bloody... Do you send me an assistant? No, I'm going to try and do these. I'm going to try and do the press conferences. You're about to take charge of your first match at Sunderland. Can you sum up this feeling? I'm going to passionately say it's a special day. How much is a boost at James Ward absence? I don't know. I don't know who James Ward is. Any team would miss a player of that calibre. Yeah. What? I don't know what to say here. I think singling out a player, an individual, shows lack of class. I'm going to do that. You've left Duncan Watmore out. He's because he's injured. Is that due to his recent injury problem? Well, yeah, he's been rested. It's nothing more than that. Yeah, okay. I said that all passionately as well. I forgot to change that. So we kick off. It's probably going to be the pointless highlight, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Right, first real highlight of the game. 10 minutes in, and it is going towards Charlton. Can we kind of press them and stop them from getting the ball back? And we do. Fox picks the balls up, plays it back to McLaughlin, plays it out wide to Dabiti, plays a lovely switch of play to Gooch, plenty of space out on that wing, plays it to Marja, finds it in Dabiti. Is he in? Dabiti? He shoots, keeper saves. I thought he was going to get a debut goal. That looked good. We pressed the ball down. We eventually caused them to make a stupid mistake. Marja, Honeyman with a crossing, Baldwin to Chowdhury, looking for Gooch. Gooch picks it up, back to Chowdhury, back to Cattlemole, to Chowdhury, Cattlemole, back to Love. Finds Fox, but then we kind of lose it in their box. That was good play from us. Right, highlight again. Throw into us. Honeyman picks the ball up, looking this time to switch play to Gooch. This time it doesn't work. And they now on the attack. And yeah, we'll let them shoot like that all day long. Right, free kick to us. Honeyman puts in the delivery. Is anyone in there? Cattlemole heads it straight to their keeper. It's been fairly even so far. We've had the one clear-cut chance. We've had most of the possession. 2 shots apiece. We've had 2 off target as well. They've just played the ball over the top. Fox is probably to fault at that, and they have a shot and it does go high and wide. A bit of a let-off for us there. Right, another highlight in. It came quite quick, that one, out of nowhere. Gooch picks the ball up. Can he get a cross in? Crosses in and bounces off the crossbar. I think the keeper saved that onto his own post and it came back out. I thought that may have bundled in for being a goal for us, but it looks like it may come to half-time 0-0 unless we get another chance here. Love's here. I hate playing with an injured player, but I've got no one that can play in that position. Love gets it to Gooch. Gooch finds Cattlemole. Honeyman's in. Honeyman shoots, and if he went for the other side of the goal, he probably would have went in. He went for the right-hand side, and he hit it wide. It looks like it's going to be 1-1 at half-time. Not 1-1, 0-0 even. The only problem as well, I've noticed with them playing, because I'm playing such a high-pressing game at the minute, fitness is going to be a problem. I don't think the team is going to be able to play that much of a pressing game or for the whole game, because look at them, 80% conditioning already, and I do worry about that. So I need to look at that and maybe tweak it as we go along. I'm going to calmly say I'm happy with the performance so far. It's 0-0, first game of this season. We'll take a draw if we need to take a draw. But yeah, 0-0, it's fine. How's their condition? Okay, their condition is looking back just as good as ours. I just love. I'm just really worried about him. I've got Matthews out injured. I literally have no one to bring on for him. DB is in. Marge is there, shoots, it goes wide. And there goes my laptop fan kicking up. I'm so glad I can edit you out now. Right, so we are getting to the 60-minute mark. I'm going to make a sub. I don't know who to bring on. Who's not performing that great? It doesn't. I might take Marja off, you know. The only problem is I've got Keane on the bench. So Robbie Keane is going to be coming on as an advanced forward. I can't believe I'm playing a 38-year-old Robbie Keane. Needs must and all that. Anyone else having a particularly bad game? I love he's having a bad game, but again, look, there's no one on the bench that can play in his position. There's no one whatsoever. Magouch, I need to learn how to pronounce his game. Is it Magouch, Magouch, Maglock? Maglock, is it? Maglock? He hasn't really played. I don't know how he is. Honeyman's not had the best of games, has he? No. Do you know what? He's going to bring on for Honeyman. Probably not the best person to play in that position, though, so let's undo that. Still trying to learn the team. I think Chris Maguire, he's had a good pre-season. He's scored a few good goals. I may do that. Yeah, leave it as that. Can one of these players a playmaker? Deep line playmaker. And an attacking midfielder instead on support. Can Gooch play attacking? No, he's best on support. Right, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to do a double substitution. See if this makes any difference. DB is not having the best of games. We're going to shout as well. I'm going to encourage the team. See if we can push on to try and get a goal. Going to be a highlight for them. Goalkeeper kicks it out wide. They pick it up. They're going to get the cross in. There's no one particularly there. Did that just hit the crossbar, though? That was daunting, really. I don't think it either had the curve, the swerve of the ball, or they just hit the crossbar. But they are coming at us now. And I feel like maybe I need to just kind of drop back a little bit. Right, after this highlight, as long as I don't score it, I need to have a look at the tactic and figure out what I'm going to do. Because we are tiring now. Playing this kind of pressing game is going to have some time. But Goose gets the cross in, but there's no one there. Keane picks the ball up, plays it to DBE. Chris Maguire's there. Then the ball gets crossed back in. Maguire, is it a corner? No, goal kick. Right. Conditioning-wise, we're looking quite tired. They are looking better. What am I going to do? Do I want to go positive instead? What's positive do? Is that more of a... I don't know whether to drop down to balanced or cautious. I shouldn't really do that. Maybe just team instructions and just try and lower the tempo just a little bit. Kind of hold the shape once we've won the ball. Let's just hold the shape, just so we're not trying to run and kind of go at them. I don't even know if that's going to make any difference. That may completely ruin what I've set my team up to do. We've got one more sub in. Right, we have got a corner. Doesn't find anyone. Catamol, Maguire, crosses into Robbie Keane. And Robbie Keane, 38 years of age, scores on his debut for Sunderland. 1-0. That's crazy. Can you imagine if he's our top goal scorer this season? That would be awesome if he was. I can't see him keeping it up for that long, but super sub. Nice header. That's what we want. 1-0 up in our first game. Right, I'm just trying to think subs-wise. I don't really like... As it goes on, I might just bring a centre-back on for Love on the right-hand side and just to try and just save him a little bit. I don't know. There's not really anyone that can play in that position, though. What about wingers? I've got no one. Can Gooch play? No, he can't play back there. Oviedo, do you know what? You can play on the right. You've not played all season. Just, what can he... He's a full-back, isn't he? Let's play in there because he's not played, and then just put Fox on the right-hand side. I don't see why he can't play on that. He's a winger. He's a full-back, pretty much. So surely he should be able to do it on the right-hand side. The only difference is he's just left-footed. But Oviedo crosses it. Well, just finds Chowdhury, and then DBE hits it wide. I was hoping he was going to be a superstar in our team, to be honest with you. Leuven's hopefully doesn't get himself sent off. DBE, what's he going to do? Nice dribble there. Good, crosses it in. I thought Robbie Keane was going to get on the end of that. Gooch is in, hits it high and wide. Generally thought that Robbie Keane was going to get another goal. Right, Fox to Catamol. Catamol again. Crosses in. It doesn't find anyone, but DB picks the ball up. Keeps it quite nice, so he can't find his crossing. And now Sunderland, not Sunderland, we're Sunderland. Charlton are going to go on the counter-attack, but Leuven's picks the ball up quite nice. DB then is on the ball. He's slowly coming back into this game. Right, Catamol can't find his pass, but Baldwin just gets it. No nonsense defending. Hits the ball up, but Keane's there. Keane could have won that for us. Well, they were winning, but he could have secured the win. That was a good ball over the top, really. Right, Maguire with the cross in. Couldn't find anyone. Catamol's going to get this. He's got a bit of time. Right, Oviedo picks the ball up. 88 minutes in. We've got 2 minutes left and on. Well, 5 minutes of added time. Can we? I'm going to tell him to concentrate. Can we manage to pick up a win? The first win of the season. Right. Come on, guys. Just defend this. Oviedo with a beautiful tackle there. Keane, can he win it? He doesn't, but Maguire picks it up. Can't find DBE. Baldwin's there. Baldwin just get it. Looks over the top for DBE. Can't get it right. Just needs to hold on. DBE just runs to the corner. Hold it in the corner. And no, he's finding the cross instead. Why don't he just hold it there? We've got 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. I think we've won it. I think we've won our first game of the season. And there it is, full time. Get it. Robbie Keane, the man with the goal for us. That is absolutely class. Well done. How long is this episode so far? 20 odd minutes. I don't think I'm going to play another game. I was going to go do the Luton game. Probably not. I'm just going to tell them that was a nice victory. Well done. Everyone seems happy with that. Did he end up having a good game in the end? 6.7, so he did up his game a little bit. That's promising. That is promising. Here we go. I've got some achievements. Clean sheet and first victory. Nice. That's what we've got to do. Now, what I need to do is try and figure out how to save the game without it crashing, because that would be disappointing. Shall we do the press conference? Let's have a look. How many questions we've got? This tells you how many questions we've got up here. New signing Robbie Keane. Maybe debut today. Will he be on the first team? I don't want to rush him. I really don't. A win. Could you have wished for a better start? It was a great match. Everything went well according to plan. Yeah, of course it did. Robbie Keane enjoyed goal scoring with debut. What do you make of his performance? It was good to see him find the back of the net. I'm eager to see what else he can bring to the team. Morgan Fox was pretty solid today on his debut. I'm happy with Morgan Fox. I'm just calmly saying this. Would you agree that Dan Payet was the best player on the pitch today? I don't know what to say about that. But no better than no better than 5 or 6 of our players. Yeah, I'm going to say that. Right, so I'm just going to have a quick look to see where we could come back. The schedule, that's what we're looking for. I don't know where to come back. I might just play a couple of games and then I'm not doing the checker trade. I'm not doing any checker trade trophy bloody videos. I'm going to try and get myself knocked out of that as quick as possible. I'm either going to do Wimbledon and Oxford or Fleetwood and Burton. Probably Fleetwood. Let's just go back to the competitions. Let's have a look to see who's kind of meant to be rivaling us. So Fleetwood and Burton. Yeah, Fleetwood and Burton. I'm going to come back and do the Fleetwood and Burton game because that seems to be the one that's going to be more challenging for us. So guys, if you've watched this, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you think of the save so far. Let me know what you think of the signings. I've got a week to go for the transfer window, so just let me know what you think I should be doing signing-wise. I'm going to upload this video pretty much now as I'm recording it, about 12 o'clock on Saturday. I'm going to turn the game off. I've got some jobs to do, so hopefully if people watch it, comment who I should probably sign with a budget of just short of £1 million and about 20 grand's worth of wage to play with. I'm sure I can sign someone. Who else has Leicester got on loan now? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one in a bit.